What's up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and let's play some Ranked Legion TD2. I am in the top 70 right now, so I expect to play my best level, and I'm not going to try Megamind again. I'm going to my wheelhouse, the champion wheelhouse, because I have been playing amazing at champion. And some of you guys have asked, what happened? Did champion get buffed? What happened? And I think the answer is I just never actually tried champion. I didn't realize that playing champion gives you such a buff early. There's just such a huge buff in the early game if you play champion. So my plan here is to go Grarl and then get a Shadow Dancer on wave 2 and champion that bad boy. That's it. That's the plan. I want a champion Shadow Dancer, and then we're going to Ocean Templar that. So let's build around that. Need a little single target with Ranger. Some swift tanking is okay. Have to take an arcane tank. I like the cheaper one. We'll take Warg for some more tanking. I mean, we could take Halo. Yeah, we probably should take Halo. It says it's not good on 18, but we all know Halo is decent on 18. So as I said, we're gonna go Grarl. I could actually probably push. You know, it is a Grarl. We'll just push. We'll push to 5 workers, and then we should still be able to get the champion Shadow Dancer on 3, which should hold even to a 60. I unfortunately learned the tough lesson. I think it was today, or whenever I last played Legion, that a champion Soulgate actually does leak on wave 3 to Robo Snail. So it's interesting to try all the, nice, and we get snailed. Yeah, so we'll push a worker. Interesting to try all the different tier 6s with champion on wave 3 and see who holds and who leaks. And I'm hoping.
Thanks for that follow.
Thank you for that follow, Washington. I'm hoping that a Dreadknight is one of those that holds the 60 on 3. But there's only one way to find out. That's to test it. So right now, 168 plus 127. I'm just short, but remember I'm gonna be able to send. Just gonna king up here. Just trying to decide if I want to add this Polywog or not. I think it's probably the same. I'll add it. I didn't need to add it. Because let's see, I might actually have screwed up by adding it. Hopefully I didn't screw up by adding it. That would be really dumb. That'd be really dumb if my calculations were incorrect and I shouldn't have added it. I think I did. I think I might have screwed up the whole game actually by adding it. And, yeah, okay. So you cannot go 5 workers with champion and get a 270 gold unit. So I've got 2 options here. I can go champion Slime Mama. Or I can just go Slime Mama and then not use the champion. Right? I don't waste the champion. I hold, and then we have to pull out our Shadow Dancer with champion later in the game. Not ideal, for sure. But sometimes you have to deal with your mistakes. And I thought it was the Polywog that was the mistake. But if you actually do the calculations, without me getting sent on 2, a snail, I don't actually think it was possible for me to get out the Shadow Dancer with 5 workers. So, another lesson. We are learning how to play champion. Although I have this crazy good win rate, it's still a lesson. Really long wave. And I'm really bad here. Can I add the Ranger? Lift our split pretty heavily. And once again, we have to make a decision. Do we want to use the champion on the slime or accept the small leak? I'm gonna accept a small leak. This is really going against my entire existence of saying you need to champion as quickly as possible. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something nasty. I'm gonna not push any workers, and then force out. Rotate. No. And then I'm gonna force out the Dreadknight on wave 6. Hilariously. Kill both of those. Kill both of those. Yeah, we'll get the Dreadknight on wave 6. I'll Grarl here. Not push any workers. Actually didn't leak that bad. So. Not the best start, but not the worst. We do have King up lead. That was a brute. That's a power mercenary. There is inherently risk by them sending that, so. We are okay. No need to worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Is what I tell myself. Everything's gonna be fine. Not the most ideal champion start. But once we get out the Shadow Dancer and the Ocean Templar, you're gonna be glad that I didn't waste it on the Slime Siren. Just a lizard. Let's make sure we're calculating correctly here. So 131 gold from the Grarl means that I can push one worker to 7 and then add the Champion Shadow Dancer here on 6. Sounds good. Unless I leak a lot here. Unless I leak 20 over here on wave 5. Oh my, how are you not killing that thing? What? It's on 11 HP. How is it never killing that? Thank you. Holy moly. And by sending, we should be fine. Once again, not a good game, but now we finally get it on wave 6. We can stop messing around. I look like I don't know how to play the game, but it is here to stay. And I'm greedily gonna leave a spot. That spot right there is just in case I get like a Trent or something, you know, a little greedy. And let's go ahead and reroll, see if we get that Trent. We don't. We do get Butcher. People are telling me to take Butcher with the Shadow Dancer, and because we're championing it, I'm gonna trust you. Let's do it. Let's try it. So, let's go ahead and push a gazillion workers, because now I'm feeling pretty confident now. Would love to get the Slime Siren Folio. Awesome. Who are we dropping? Because somebody's got to go. Somebody has to lose their spot. I mean, I guess we could theoretically... Oh, I just saved there. What a nasty boy. I guess theoretically I could drop the Shadow Dancer. Alright. I could drop the Shadow Dancer. But then you're keeping so many cheapies. Dropping the Slimes leaves me open for wave 15. But... let's see what happens here, guys. Not ideal. Just a snail. We don't push off that. No need to push off that. And now if I had them next to each other, they both could have had Butcher. He probably holds, so I'm just going to send Fiends and Snails. Because the Slime Siren going off is very important. Let's see. Daphne, Devilfish, lifting the split. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. This Devilfish, just hoping that the Slime Siren goes off. We're gonna full send because I did save, and he's still kind of weak here with 2 Whirlybirds. If he doesn't force out the Kingpin, then he's gonna leak. My teammate looks pretty solid here. Awesome. See what happens. 2 brutes. My Daphne is in danger. It is in danger, and it is dead. And no way, bro. This Shadow Dancer got targeted first. I'm still doing really good, though. I'm actually still doing really good. I think I am leaking. But it's actually not that bad. It is just insane how that split happened, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Remember, those are power mercs. And I always tell you guys, careful about power mercs. So, man, this has been a really unlucky game for me. I can't believe that the Shadow Dancer got targeted there. The Daphne died. And yet, we're still in a good spot. We're actually still in a fairly good spot. That's the funny thing. And I'm not making a joke. Like, we're only down by 200 P-score. There's Lone, there's Creditor, there's All Out Assault. And this is going to be really good on 11 and 12. So I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling too worried. I'm going to have to add that on wave 10 anyhow, so might as well do it now. I'm going to push 1. And then I'm going to skip. Just because we are behind by a little bit. Oh no, his damage. Save the damage. Save the girl. Although that Crusher is killing stuff pretty nicely. It's not a good leak. But it's not the end of the world. And I should cover. Since my things died correctly this time. Yeah, I'm gonna skip just to like maybe scare them away from taking Predator. I'll just income King though on 11. But I'm trying to scare them, you know? Put a little fear in them. You go for the head chef. Add another poly. Still down by 200. With the Daphne and the head chef, I feel pretty good. But a lot of it probably is based on this slime siren going off. So it's not a guarantee that I hold, but it's definitely not guaranteed that I leak. He's doing some stuff. Looks like it's doing okay. He also has a gazillion Mythium saves, so maybe it's actually a real send on 11. If he reels here, I think it might actually be All Out Assault. It actually might be All Out Assault on a real send. Gotta watch and see what my teammate does. It's just income. Oh, he did like a weird thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take Predator. Teammate did a really weird thing there. Sent like a little bit of his Mythium. Okay. Would have loved to have had better communication there, but... And also, I think this guy's just absolutely destroyed to like a Ram or a GK. And it's full King. What the... Okay, that's an option. That's an option for sure. Really don't want the Daphne to die like last time. Adding as many polys as possible. What the heck? Just why did he do that? That was wild. Okay. I mean, it guarantees me Creditor thanks to the pressure. And the guy was fairly overbuilt. Did have a full Azeria. But I still think that would have leaked with 3 deep boilers.
Yes, my lord.
Got ourselves a game, that's for sure. I don't know if it's a good game, but we have ourselves a game. Really long wave. What am I attacking? What am I attacking? Because nothing's dying. Guy pro leak here. Pro leaking. I'm gonna greedily income again just because I do want to get full Predator. And without any communication, it does make it hard to know what the play is. Let's finish our regen. Let's go ahead and double that up.
I will cut Crush you to pieces.
Ocean Templar right here. It's gonna be the godliest of godlies, you know?
On your mark.
I'll lose 10 gold here. I'm okay with losing 10 gold here, just in case they do send. Down by 500 P score now. This one's starting to get really out of hand. It's not over yet, but... Okay. They skip. Probably a don't creditor angle here. But let's see the numbers. Just gonna income again. Oh, no. Teammate is almost leaking to no send. But he did shift a lot of gold. So maybe it's not that bad. Okay, he is going for his real send here. The Aziria on this wave makes that a little tough, though.
Lock and load.
Let's see the numbers. Naturally, I want to not waste creditor. You know, naturally. But this being the most important wave of the game, theoretically, it's like, you probably can't creditor here, you know? I know that guy's been saved on, but I'm on value, so I think I've got to fully build the champion Dreadknight. It's got all 4 buffs. I won't leak if I full build here. Let's just hope they real send, because if they don't real send and I lose that 90 gold, I feel pretty dumb. They do real send. Feels much better. I'd say let's go 15 giga push. We do get our first thumbs up, and I do need this Dreadknight to go crazy good. So far it's doing okay. It's doing great, it's holding. And it's gonna cover my teammate. And he does leak his guy. So, acceptable outcomes. For how far behind we are, these are acceptable outcomes. I full cover, so. We were down by 700. But his guy leaked. He leaked. I held. So we had some good, some bad, and some ugly. See what the power score says. Power score says it's now 900. Power score says it's now 900. Ew. Yikes. Oh, yikes. And it's not looking so good here, guys. Just gonna recommend not to full king up on 11. You know? Maybe not the best idea there, but let's see what happens. 2-3, 2-4. They're probably holding, but I still think we gotta take a risk here. Have to send here, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go for the double 4 eyes because of the Phoenix, because of the Kingpin, because of the Azoras. My thought here. Also, if I don't send any tanks, it can make the gun actually be out of range. So everything I send will be ranged. I mean, I really don't want to do 2 Dreadknights. But at the same time, like, I don't know, man. This is a rough game. Like, the Dreadknights tanking for Dreadknights is never good. Dreadknights tanking for Dreadknights is never good. Down by 800, so we did pick up a little bit there. We need them to skip here, 100%. They do skip here. They might leak, although that guy is 2 Azirias. They might leak. I don't know. This could be a miracle. We need some shutdowns. We need some gold. We need that gun to be out of range. Yes. So I correctly did that. But does it even matter? I don't know. I don't know if it actually even matters. Because he's still holding. He still had the value. Although does Four Eyes win? Four Eyes does win, so we do get the shutdown, and it's 125 gold. Wow. Okay, nice. And I think this is just a send again angle, you know? I kind of want my teammate to send real and me to send income. But you know what? Screw it. Let's go real. Let's see. What's that do? The power score? Actually, put us ahead of that guy. So, I mean, could be worse. It could be worse. Could be worse. But once again, Dreadknights. You know, Dreadknights are not tanks. Dreadknights are DPS units. So, let's see what happens. I do have lots of devilfish.
On your mark.
I got a bad feeling. But we do have a full king too, so this game could continue. Even if we leak really bad here. It is centaurs. Does that slime mama ever go off? The slime mama does not go off. My Giga Dreadknight needs to go crazy. And we need 19. Giga Dreadknight is still cooking. It's cooking. Oh, it just got targeted over the head chef. What? Wait. Throw a heal. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. This thing won't go down. And we got the 100 gold shutdown. This thing won't go down. Is this a miracle victory? This Dreadknight with freaking champion is insane. I think we're going to take a little bit of king, because that Needler probably does get through. But wow. Wow. The bad news is 18 is super scary. The bad news is 18 is really scary. 18 is really, really scary. And once again, Dreadknights are bad on 18. So, but that puts the P score at minus 200 now. Minus 200. Somehow, some way, we are fighting our way through this game. I don't have words. And I want to be really overbuilt here and say, you cannot send us. You can't send us on 18. You will not send us on 18. There's no pushing. Yeah, the little early aggro was nice. It allowed the head chef to get that heal off. That was giga huge. Giga huge. 415 over saying, you will not send us. He's 1,000 under. I think we have to go here, unfortunately. I would like Shaman and Four Eyes probably. Shaman Needler's not a bad idea either. But if I get enough for 2 Four Eyes, I'll just send that instead. I mean, this guy's leaking really nice. Look at how much gold. 65 gold for me, so how much gold is that for my teammate? A lot. It's a lot. So here's what's probably going to happen. My personal guess is that his guy's going to get absolutely wrecked. My guy will hold. And it's, is he able to full cover the king? With us, I'm going to guess that I just keep holding. You know what? Let's just speak it into existence. I'm going to keep holding somehow. Right? Don't ask how. I don't have any idea what's going on. A lot of tanking for this Giga unit. So, fingers crossed. And I have all these like devilfish, a little delay. P-score, we're down by 600 now. And this guy, he's got Flying Force Hades. He's got some steeds. He's got some Fadas. He's got some goods. He does have some goods here. And then I say resend. Because that guy is 3,000 under. Needler into this feels like they're throwing the game, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. I would never ever do Needler into Giga Dreadknight or Giga King Claws. This is the best Dreadknight game of all time, by the way. They are going so crazy. But this thing is fucking immortal. It is effing immortal, dude. It's effing immortal. And we don't even take that much. They take way more king than we do. And the reason I'm resending, once again, this guy is just... He's just, like, super out, you know? Get that. Oh, wait. They died. They died! They died! How did we win that game? How did we win that game? How did we win that game? Bro, how? Bro, how? Bro, I was so focused on my own Dreadknight that I didn't realize they leaked so bad. But that's exactly why I was like, you know what? We have to send here. This guy's clearly suing into me. And even with him suing into me, he could not leak me because the Needler was not a good send. Although I will say, like, how do you leak me? It's going to be tough. It's not going to be like, oh, this is what you should have sent. This is tough. I mean, it's quadruple buffed Dreadknight. That's tough, right? And I had good tanks with the Devilfish, with other Dreadknights serving as tanks, with King Claws. But yeah, this Sui is just... Damn, I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked. The holds that unit had. And I just want to say, I was such a moron. I did not get it on wave 2. I did not get it on wave 3. You know? And I'm just stuck here on low workers as champion, looking like a doofus. I leak on wave 5, 20 over. And yet, I was like, no, I'm not going to waste it on that Slime Siren. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not going to waste it on that Slime Siren. And it was giga worth. Like, it was the right decision to not waste it. And me leaving that space, once again, I leaked on 8 because of it. But because I left the space, I was able to get all the buffs around it, juicily tucking it in on the wall, allowing me to double buff multiple Dreadknights. What a game. What a game. What a life. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was the greatest Dreadknight game I've ever played. But hey, a win is a win. See you guys next time.